Alright everyone, good evening, all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, sat through Video Craig's live today at 1 o'clock. First time in quite some time, and I had high expectations after seeing the Murf on Craig's last video, yeah, and that did make me laugh. And the King of the Roast truly got egg on his face there. So today's live with Video Craig, yeah, it didn't start off too well because they had the second most boring man on YouTube, Sam Walker, aka George Michael, who looks like he's wearing a rubber mask. I mean, Jesus Christ, them stupid sunglasses, that ridiculous George Michael looking beard, that red face. I mean, he looks like he's had a skin graft. Yeah, it was, and all he fucking rattled on about was fucking filters. Jesus Christ, Craig, couldn't you give that one a swerve? Sam Walker is yesterday's news. Nobody cares if he's been beat up, cut up, smacked up, or what. He's a fucking bore. He's about as relevant as that. Do you know what I'm saying? Gangster my fucking arse. The guy's a fraud, mate. He's a goof. He's a fucking goof, and I don't like him. Big up to Darren G. He's alright. Say what you want about him, he's good entertainment, and he did prove himself years ago. Sam Walker, he just comes across like a little pretty boy, but only he's ugly. I mean, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine a female wanting to kiss that? Ugh, Jesus Christ, mate. But this is the highlight. This was when it got good. It got onto the Murf. And the Murf's video that he done today in his car, hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. I was laughing my head off. I laughed so much that I ended up with a cough. Yeah, that's when I should have done a reaction video. I didn't know it was going to be that good, yeah? I done a cup of tea just when he put the jizness on to give his, his analysis of fucking the Murf's private life. Business. Do you know what? Mind your own fucking business. Here's a clue. You boring fucking goof. You absolute scumbag. Dissecting a man's private life on YouTube. Oh, this was the charge. It wasn't just a few innocent emails. He got a suspended sentence. He could have got 8 weeks. Blah, blah. Shut up, you fucking scumbag. That's what... Jizz, you're a scumbag, mate. You're a pencil neck geek who's so fucking boring. Even Craig's die-hard cult members were saying it was boring. For fuck's sake, Craig, why didn't you fucking speed the video up to like 2.0 or something? Or why didn't you read out this so-called dirt you've got on someone? You know what I mean? Look, it's one thing having a laugh, it's one thing having a back and forth, but again, yous lot always push it too far, don't you? You always make it rather traumatic for the person you're reacting to, but really trolling. You look now. You're trying to troll the Murf. Yeah, you're not keeping it good, clean fun. Ha ha ha. He says this, you say that. Ha ha. It's all getting rather personal, and it's all getting the man's private life is private. Yeah, he doesn't have to explain what he's done with his fucking ex-partner to you, bunch of fucking nosy goofs. Do you explain your private life to fucking the whole of YouTube? Maybe you do. I don't know, but do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, apart from that, it was good. The jizness ruined it. Like he always manages to ruin everything he touches, He's got the Midas touch. Only instead of turning to gold, it turns to crap. So dull, so boring. It's got zero personality, zero charisma. Do you know what I mean? His only claim to fame is he's trying to buddy up to Craig. Do you know what I mean? And Murf ain't loyal neither. Murf's tried to make friends with everyone and anyone on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I keep him, I like him. I love his stuff. I think he's a good guy. But he's another flip-flopper. Whereas I've stayed loyal to JDP and the Murf. And I've had very little back, Alright, JDP's been... We had a little falling out at the beginning, but since then, you know what I mean? The guy's sweet as a nut, good guy. But Murf, he seems a bit too needy for fake YouTube friends. And that's all they are, Murf. They will stab you in the back as soon as look at you. You can't trust no one, and I mean no one, on this YouTube. Do you know what I mean? You can't talk to no one behind the scenes because it all ends up in tears. Fake friends, fake beefs, fake call-outs, fake pretend fights, fake fucking 20-week training camps, you know. And at the rate of everyone getting called out on this corner, there should be a fight every week. But there's zero because it's just delusional fantasies. People saying, yeah, you know, when they're off their tits on these live, yeah, so what, I'll show you, I'll drive 20 miles up the motorway. No, nothing ever happens. Yeah, all right, it went a bit too far with Paul Ellis and motorsports buggies. See, that's what happens when when this YouTube becomes too real. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that live, fucking hell. Craig, you surpassed yourself there, mate. That was fucking hilarious. Murf made that live. Yeah, the Danny G bit, that's pretty boring. The Sam Walker bit, I wouldn't have even bothered with him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that was funny stuff, mate. That was fucking funny. Yeah, but yeah, the Jizz, come on, mate, shut up, Jizz. What do you know? Look, you work. Video Craig picks you up. We haven't seen any evidence. People have seen evidence of me working, yeah? They've seen evidence of the King of the Roast working. People have seen evidence of good old banter JDP working. People have seen certain other grafters. Look, there's a lot of grifters on this corner of YouTube, yeah? Grifters and weirdos, you know what I mean? Paul Dumbo Venice was a personal trainer. Now he's on the pip for his, and yet he's still, with his scams, he's still scamming people for trainers on Facebook and Instagram. True story. I get a few people every month reach out to me say, oh, can you mention on your YouTube channel that I bought a pair of trainers off of Paul in good faith and he hasn't sent them. And when I've tried to contact him, he's like, you know, down the phone, you know, barking down the phone. You know Paul Venice. He's all bark, no bite, isn't it? You know what I mean? And it's, look, charities, come on, mate. Him, does he look it like charity? That all the money goes in his back pocket, mate. You know, he's jealous of Charlie Veach, or whatever his fucking name is, yeah? He's jealous of anyone successful, like myself, and, you know, and a couple of others, yeah? It's true crack, mate. True crack. Alright, people, that's it. I'm going to speak to you tomorrow, yeah. There you see. I've managed to make an 8-minute video about talking about nothing, because nothing ever happens on this corner of YouTube. Nothing. God bless.